Alright, so that takes care of that. But going on to the Sonic the Hedgehog thing, pretty much for Sonic the Hedgehog, honestly, if you're going to be playing it, if you can, play the original Master System version. It's the best version of it. A lot of people don't even know that Sonic the Hedgehog was actually on the Master System. Then again, I take it a lot of people don't even know what a Master System is, and will be rather baffled if they find out that Sega had a console before the Mega Drive. But I see Knuckles here, and I totally didn't come from there.
Hey Knuckles, what's up? What are you doing, Knuckles?
Don't mess with me now. Just hand over the emeralds you have. Quick!
No way, Knuckles.
So now Tails suddenly has to fight Knuckles, which means we get another round of Tails getting punched in the face.
Oh no.
We get another round of oh no. Now I will admit that for Tails, it's a little bit harder to fight Knuckles for the simple fact that I can't just spin dash and then just wreck him, but at the same time, it's still a character battle inside of this game. Honestly, the only thing that really cripples Tails is the fact that I can only do one tail spin, and you need to stop. There we go. And there we go. I was kind of worried that the flying sound was going to continue.
Whoa! Oh no, the emeralds!
Why was Tails holding on to them and not Sonic?
And they're all mine.
Eggman's back! He's got the emeralds!
Way to state the obvious, Tails.
Bumbling idiot. You know that. Hey, those are the Chaos Emeralds.
You are so easily tricked. All I did was wait for you to bring it to me.
What the heck is he talking about anyway?
Don't you realize when you've been tricked?
Tricked? No one makes a fool out of me.
Except everyone, and every time I meet Eggman.
4! Count them! 4 emeralds. I
Ah.
summon chaos! Come forth!
Well, if you're summoning Chaos, depending on what rules we're playing for Yu-Gi-Oh!, you're probably going to have to do 2 sacrificial summons. Wait, this game came out originally in 98 and then 2003. Looks like we're just going based on probably original Yu-Gi-Oh! Logic. So it is perfectly legit.
Oh no! It's changing again!
I know. Its new power is to clip into the floor. That is very distracting. Yes, I am very picky about clipping, if you have not noticed yet. And, yes, Tails gets to fight Chaos 4. Why do I get to fight Chaos 4? Why? Tails is not really the best at fighting Chaos 4. Now, pretty much, you can actually fly actively into Chaos 4 without getting damaged, but out of all the Chaos 4 fights, you know, it's still Chaos 4. You shouldn't get hit, especially because of Tails' ability to fly very, very, very high. And I just flew right through his head. What? Okay, Chaos just wasn't feeling like getting hit that day. I understand that feeling. Pain hurts, and I am technically hitting you in your giant fuck me legs. But unfortunately, you have to get hit, and I'm getting a lot of weird occurrences with Tails. Because I was right on top of him, and even when I jumped, I didn't get hurt, but at the same time, I didn't damage him until I jumped forward a little bit. What is going on? Chaos! Okay, Chaos! I get that you're made of water. This is probably a realistic sort of thing of what happens when you try to hit a water beast with, well, you know, just flying into it. But a couple of times I was clearly jumping in a spin dash formation. So, please stop ignoring hitboxes. is actually rather concerning. I've honestly never taken this long on Chaos 4. And I don't get why Chaos was just ignoring getting hits. Is it really a mind over matter sort of thing? I don't feel pain if I don't acknowledge it. Actually, no, that is an actual thing. Yep. Okay, so I guess his hitbox decided to move to his chest. Whatever, that is probably the weirdest Chaos 4 fight I've ever had. I am entertained.
Behold my floating masterpiece, the egg carrier! But it pales in comparison to the power of chaos. Adieu, until we meet again, my friends!
Hey, we can't let him get away! Let's get to my workshop and we'll take the tornado!
Yeah!
You guys go. I have some unfinished business to take care of.
No problem, Knuckles. We'll take care of everything here.
Come on! Let's get going!
And that is actually one of the few cutscenes for Tails that actually does not have different dialogue. Pretty much every other cutscene up to this point has. So, now we're getting to the Sky Chase. As I said before, gonna be cutting it out, so I don't know if this is gonna be a new episode or not, because at the same time, I'm sort of doing this all in one bulk.
Sonic, wait here for a second.
I will keep in this cutscene, though, because we actually see the inside of Tails' workshop, and the plane is actually there, and doesn't just miraculously spawn. Yet when Sonic goes in there, the plane is nowhere to be seen.
Sonic, hop in! Let's go!
Meanwhile, in Flashbacksville, we have a dejected Tails. I love how in the flashback, he has the jet anklets. You know, Sonic is probably just wondering, who is this creep who's following me?
Wow, that dream brought back memories. I owe so much to Sonic. Sonic! Wonder where he went. Sure hope he's alright. The tornado's not powerful enough. If I'm gonna get that egg carrier, I need to finish my prototype. It needs a Chaos Emerald to work.
The last time you put one in, it crashed.
Looks like I better find one fast.
Don't worry, I'm sure plot will allow us to find one with ease. Now, interestingly enough, this is one of the only times you'll really be coming to the Mystic Ruins when it's like this, and honestly, I like the lighting like this. Mainly, I love that sunset backdrop image going into night. I really like that, and I kind of wish that we'd see it more. But unfortunately, we don't. And meanwhile, while Tails was daydreaming about when he met up with Sonic, because that's what that scene was supposed to imply, Sonic was probably inside of Twinkle Park playing with bumper cars. So, where are we going to find a Chaos Emerald in all this jungle? Well, right here.
Wow! There's a Chaos Emerald!
These are really easy to find now.
Hey! Wait up! Stop!
Don't you mean stop? And then send a bunch of things in Morse code? Alright, so that frog is somehow able to put all this sand in here. Or that frog has the ability of chaos control. Seeing as how everything in this universe has chaos control, I'm going with that theory. But how do we drain it? With the ancient Echidna sand drainer, which just makes it look like a giant toilet. So, it's time we go now to something exclusive for Tails, Sand Hill, a sub-game that honestly probably should have been its own level. So, this is Sand Hill, and remember when we were inside Jungle? No, you don't. No, you don't. Pretty much, to get the emblem inside this one, you're going to have to go through, I believe it's about 30 of these loops. And that sounds a lot simpler than it is, but you have to keep the combo up. As you can see, it disappears over time, and your speed is not the best here. And again, snowboarding controls. Again, better than 06, but at the same time, Superman 64 controlled better than 06 in certain areas. And please do not turn me around, because the game glitches out when you turn me around like this. Turn me back around, turn me back around. Thank you. Game usually glitches out when you get turned around. I normally don't take this path. I would also like to point out that the Rock Snake is here. So Rock Snake is best snake in both water and sand? Okay. Also, I would like to see where the heck this is. Is this supposed to be Sandopolis? Is this supposed to be Sandopolis? Because if it is, my deep-seated hatred of Sandopolis will make me to hate this place. But you're already at the end, so it's a good thing that frog is, for some odd reason, trapped within a non-tangible green bubble. I have no idea why it is, but we will just go with it.
Uh-oh. I thought I was in the desert.
I thought you were in the jungle.
I wonder where I am.
I would also like to point out that the music is glitching out in both aspects right now. So yes, we seem to be in an interesting location that actually has an upgrade around here. Where is that upgrade? It's right over here. Lot faster than my old playthrough.
You found the rhythm badge. To do continuous tail attacks, hold the action button down.
I found the rhythm badge? That means I can lay down to some funky beats. Go Tails! Go Tails! Go Tails! Go Tails! I'd like to point out that because I'm holding down the B button like this, his arm and leg are just switching something fierce. And best off, you can move with this. So why would you ever do anything else? Like, seriously, this is ridiculously fast and very potent. Honestly, I wish I had this during the Acorn fight. One thing I want to ask, though, is it possible to come back here and actually miss this? Miss the rhythm badge entirely? I've never tested that out because the rhythm badge is way too much fun to play with. But now that we're done with that, I think we should go around here.
The servers are the 7 Chaos Emeralds.
And I love how the music is glitching out again, playing 2 tracks at the same time at terrible tempos.
What were you saying before?
Huh. It's something my grandmother taught me. I'm never to forget it. It goes like this. The servers are the 7 chaos. Chaos is power, power enriched by the heart. The controller is the one that unifies the chaos. But I'm still not sure what it all means. But the number 7 is the same as the number of emeralds there are.
Emeralds?
Forgive me, but I don't think we've ever met before. I'm Tikal, and you are?
And right before Tails is actually about to get a girl's number, plot continues. Don't worry, Tails. I know what it's like to be time blocked.
Where's the bee?
Weird. Now where was I? Oh yeah, the Chaos Emerald. Perfect.
Well, you never grabbed it. Wait, what?
This will get my Tornado 2 up and raring to go.
Yeah, up and round to go. Tails, I'm gonna assume that you literally just stuck your hand down that frog's throat and just grabbed the emerald, because otherwise, no, either way, you still have a barf emerald. So, now that we have our red Chaos Emerald, my personal favorite one, let us go and finish our tornado.
The time has come at last. This new plane should work a lot better. I've ironed out most of the problems. So, here it goes.
How did you iron out most of the
Emerald,
problems?
do your stuff. Ready, Sonic? Here I come.
I'm gonna question, how did you iron out the problems if you have been going to stages this entire time, have been knocked unconscious as well, and pretty much haven't had time to actually work on your plane since
Tornado
Emerald
2,
Coast?
clear for takeoff. Away we go.
Who am I kidding? I'm reading too much into it. And that is very narrow for a plane. I'm rather surprised that Tails is able to take off right there. Fun fact as well, that is actually a place you can go if you fly down there. It's not solid though, but hey, it's interesting to go in there.
There you are. Stand ahead. The egg carrier. There's Sonic. Sonic!
All right, Tails. Way to go. This plane's cool.
Sonic, capsule. Sonic. Sonic. We're not going back for the capsule, are we? No, we're not.
What do you say we nail those guys?
You got it. Hang on.
And now that Dorkly short video makes a lot more sense. So we have Sky Chase Act 2, same as before, cutting it out.